Unraveling the Charm, Tickle Your Fancy Explained. Hello, everyone. Today, we're diving into a fascinating English phrase that's as quirky as it is delightful. Tickle your fancy. This expression is a colorful way to talk about preferences and interests, and understanding it can add a playful layer to your English conversations. Let's explore what it means, where it comes from, and how you can use it in your daily English. The phrase, tickle your fancy, refers to something that attracts or pleases you, something that catches your interest or curiosity. The word, fancy, in this context means liking, desire, or inclination. So, when something tickles your fancy, it essentially stimulates your interest or appeals to your personal taste in a pleasing way. Understanding the origins of phrases can make them easier to remember, and tickle your fancy has a particularly charming backstory. The expression dates back to 17th century England, where both tickle and fancy had meanings close to their current ones. Tickle meant to touch lightly, often causing laughter or pleasure, and fancy was a term for liking or affection. Put together, the phrase suggests something that lightly touches your liking or affection, causing pleasure. To get a feel for how to use tickle your fancy in everyday English, here are a few examples. Looking for a book? Let me know what tickles your fancy and I'll make a recommendation. I saw several paintings at the gallery, but none really tickled my fancy. If any of these ideas tickle your fancy, we can dive deeper into planning. These examples show that the phrase can be used in various contexts, from casual conversations about preferences to more formal discussions about choices and interests. Now that you know what tickle your fancy means, it's time to start using it in your own English. Remember, it's a light-hearted and slightly informal phrase, perfect for casual conversations. You can use it when talking about hobbies, interests, plans, or choices. Anytime you want to express what appeals to you or to inquire about someone else's preferences in a playful way. And that wraps up our exploration of the phrase, tickle your fancy. We hope this video has not only tickled your fancy for English idioms but also equipped you with a charming new way to express your interests and preferences. Keep practicing, and don't hesitate to sprinkle this phrase into your conversations. Until next time, happy learning!